Joining. I'm going to quickly go over this morning different ways. Zakia, thanks for joining. I'm going to go over a few ways quickly here to figure out if you have the best VA for your company. If you don't have a VA, virtual assistant, and you are looking for one, how to find the best virtual assistant. This is our free. Hello, my dear. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I started work early, so I'm already ready to go. This is our free Facebook group. If you have social media, email marketing, blogging, online marketing questions, go to freesocialhelp.com. And you'll be added into this group and you can ask away. So I'll flip it around. Good morning. Good morning. So today I just wanted a quick check-in with you guys. I know one of the things that everybody asks me out. Good morning, I Am Beauty. Thank you for joining. One of the things that everybody asks me out about is how do I know if I have the right VA for my business? I have learned over the years, I've been doing this for over 8 years. Good morning, thank you. I have been doing this for about 7 or 8 years, and I started out as a VA wanting to do everything, wanting to accept every job that came by and just say, yeah, I could do it, don't worry about it. And then I'd end up having to try to figure it out. Sometimes I would disappoint clients. I can't do that anymore. So we restructured it 2 or 3 years ago to be able to offer the best value for my clients. So how do you know your VA is going to offer the best value for you? First off, ask a lot of questions. I have not gone through a introduction with a new client without having tons of questions come up. So write down your questions, the things that you want covered, ask them about it. Ask them questions that you think potentially could come up when working on your project, and see if they come up with a reasonable answer, an intelligent answer, things like that, before you even hire them. One of the things that we changed about our business is, as a VA, good morning, Katrina. As a VA, we now structure it so I handle 4 main things, and that's it. We specialize in those 4 things. It opens us up for more opportunity to learn about the ups and downs of the trends, and figure out the best value for what that client is paying us for. So one of the things that we do that I highly suggest you ask your VA when you're hiring or potentially hiring a VA is ask them questions. Say, hey, do you have any questions for me? I know we haven't started yet. I haven't signed a contract with you yet. But do you have any questions about my company, about my brand? When we onboard a new client, one of the things that we always do is we give them a series of questions. Depending on what they're going to be working on with us or what we're going to be handling for them, we have a series of 5 to 10 questions that we ask. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been doing that lately. Unfortunately, not just for me, but thank you, Robert, for letting me know. Definitely check it out on the replay. I will post it on the website, so you can get it there. This is not the Ultimate Warriors mask. This is my mask. I do periscopes with my mask on. I use hashtag for my marketing, and it's hashtag Envision Mask Marketer, so you should check it out. But so when I start with a new client, one of the things that I make sure I always do is ask them that series of 5 to 10 questions. Sometimes it can be smaller based on the conversations we've had. If I already know some of the answers, then I'm not going to ask those questions again. So some of the questions that, for example, I would feel I would want to be asked if I were hiring a VA, is what is one thing about your strategy you want to focus on for the rest of this year or the upcoming year? What things have you tried in the past? What advertising mediums have you used in the past? Do you have seasonal trends? Do you have special offers? What are your top services? Those are kind of some of the more general ones that we definitely ask. We can go into it deeper and say, who are your company supporters? Who are your top 3 competitors? Thank you. Who are your top 3 competitors? Who are your agency supporters? Do you have someone, thank you for the hearts, you guys, I appreciate it. Do you have a unique selling point over your competition? Those types of things that they may have already figured out, I need to know. If I'm going to start handling their social media for them, I need to know those things as a VA. So make sure when you're hiring a VA, you ask questions like, hey, do you have any questions for me? What's your background? Have you written things before? Can you provide me examples of what you've done in the past? We always provide examples. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. My video seems, Tom, that it's a bit laggy. If you're having issues watching it, definitely catch me on the replay. It will be up for 24 hours, so you can catch me there. If you like this content too, there is a little Perry guy right down here. Click on him and click share for me. This is something that's very dear to my heart. Working as a virtual assistant, I started so that I could stay at home with my 7-year-old son, and have been doing it now for almost 7 years, almost as long as I found out I was pregnant. So you just want to make sure that you're not getting yourself into a situation where the VA says, oh, I could help you. Yeah, I could do this. And then you get halfway, or maybe not even halfway into the project, and it seems to just come to a lull. They don't tell you why. They kind of disappear. That tells you that that VA didn't understand, unfortunately, what you wanted. So to avoid all that, ask questions. Ask them to get on the phone with you. Maybe do 1 or 2 different times where you get on the phone with them. Go into it and say, hey, this is what I've done in the past. What are your suggestions? They can be general suggestions because you're putting them on the spot. But if they come up with something on the tip of their toes, that's how you know they actually know what they're talking about. Ask them if they know anything about your company. Did they do research on who you are? Look at your website, look at your social media before they got on the phone with you. That's a big thing. If they took the time to look into your company knowing that you guys were going to have a phone conversation, that's somebody who cares about working with you. They're committed to wanting to know about who they would be working with. So definitely make sure that you ask those types of questions. And then make sure that they ask questions back. For those of you who don't know, yes, fact answering question. My mask is because I like to do masks on Periscope. I am the masked marketer. I like to give tips and tricks. And so I wear a mask while I do my Periscopes. So that is my tip for today. Make sure that you know what you're getting into. Ask questions, kind of bait them, ask for examples, check into them, check into their website, ask for referrals. You don't want to get into a situation with a VA that thinks they're a jack of all trades. Nobody is extremely good at being a jack of all trades. If they say they know a lot, they can know a lot, but they may also not have the time to commit to you. Maybe they're just looking for that next contract. So you want to make sure you know what you're getting into. So yes, jack of all trades and are master of none. It's unfortunate a lot of VAs tend to think that if they open up their services wider, then they will get more contracts in. But what ends up happening is they end up not doing the quality of service you want. So just make sure you know what you're getting into. If you guys have any questions, you definitely can reach out to me. I'm Laura Reich. I'm with Envision Advertising. I do have a free Facebook group where I offer different tips and tricks. I answer any questions you guys have, anything like that. So I don't know who this Cha Bing is, but if you catch my replay, you will know why I'm wearing a mask. If you guys want to join that group or have questions further about social media, email marketing, anything like that, go to freesocialhelp.com. It is a free Facebook group. Tons of people are involved in there, bouncing off ideas off each other and things like that. So definitely check us out there. All right. Thanks, guys.